Welcome to 15 Ways Other People Can Promote You. My name is Jeff Kirkwood. I'm the National Director of BNI in Australia, and for the next approximately 90 minutes we're going to show you 15 ways you can get other people to promote your business. In fact, if you read the handout, we're actually going to show you more than 15. But I'm a great believer in promising one thing and then over-delivering. A couple of specifics about this afternoon. If you have to leave before the presentation is finished, would you please leave via the back door. And don't worry about those people nattering. They'll be talking about you as you leave, so it's okay. Secondly, if you have a mobile phone, would you please check it now and make sure it is turned off, out of deference to everybody in this seminar. Quick show of hands. Those people here who have heard me speak before. Quick show of hands, okay? All right, show of hands of those people who haven't heard me speak before. Show of hands of those people who couldn't care less. No? Okay, all right. I want to share with you a brief story because some of you wouldn't know that before I got involved in this marketing organisation, I earned my living for 10 years. Speaking and running training courses in places all around the world. And if you know anything about professional speakers, you'll know that there isn't any real training course except by doing it. In fact, Zig Ziglar, one of the best known speakers last century in North America, is well known for saying, if you want to speak, speak. So of course most of us practiced our speaking, and we would take any assignment that was more than 2 people in anything bigger than a telephone booth, just so we could get the opportunity to speak. And eventually someone would say, as they did to me one day after a presentation I did, Jeff, really like what you said. We've got a conference coming up and we'd like you to speak at. And the speed with which he accepted the price that I gave him when he said, how much do you charge? Because that's what everybody waits for. The first time somebody says, how much do you charge? The speed with which he accepted it told me only one thing. What was it? I probably could have got a whole lot more. Anyway, here I was with my first professional speaking engagement. So I did all the right things that I'd been taught and that I now teach other people to do. Checked out the venue, actually visited, walked through the venue. I was there at least an hour early. And it was an after dinner function. So I was standing up on a stage. So I was practicing. And on the stage, I noticed I still had about 20 minutes to go, so I walked off to a room off the side of the stage, and I'm standing there running through my notes and just talking to myself, when a young woman walked up to me and said, excuse me sir, you must be our guest speaker tonight. Well, of course I pulled myself up and I said, well yes, as a matter of fact I am. Being very proud of this being my first paid engagement. And she said, I'm just wondering if you're a bit nervous. Well, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't have admitted to being nervous at the time, and you probably wouldn't either, so I said, well no, of course not. Why do you ask? She said, well, I'm just wondering what you're doing standing in the ladies' powder room. I did recover from embarrassment and I went on to do a reasonable presentation. What I want to ask you, how I want to start really our session this afternoon is, has anybody ever said to you, Bruce, if there's ever anything I can do for you, just let me know?
Yes.
Anybody ever said that to you? You've done something for them and they've said, hey, just give me a call.
Yeah.
What did you say in response?
Thanks.
Thanks. End of story. That's what most people do. You think about it. There was a golden opportunity for you to capitalise if you had been prepared. Here's somebody saying, Judy, if there's anything I can ever do for you, just let me know. You will never get a better opportunity than that to say, well, as a matter of fact, there is something you can do for me.